Hello. Today's installment, I'm going to talk about my breakup. So it's related to my 4-year relationship, which I ended in September of last year, 2012. Um, my journey through that breakup has, well, it really started with a clinical depression that I had, and I was not diagnosed with that until January. But I was in the depths of a clinical depression, and the breakup, although it's something that I did and something that I wanted, it was still a loss, and there was an awful lot of stress that I endured during the time of our relationship with my former partner. And as I mentioned in my video on my 4-year long term, that involved a lot of, or a number of different factors, which all played in, a lot of different stress factors, which played in to me developing a clinical depression. The good thing is when it is diagnosed and it's treated, it gets better. It really does. So there is light at the end of the tunnel for those of you who, straight and gay, who may go through a period of clinical depression after a breakup. I've never experienced anything like this before in my life. It truly is at my lowest point. It really feels like just like a black hole that you're sucked into, and there's very little you can do except kind of ride the wave. But I sought help and started on an antidepressant, and then started therapy. And so today, I'm much better. My life since my breakup with my former partner has totally changed for me. I've lost over 50 pounds. I'm now involved in a form of exercising called CrossFit. And CrossFit, for those of you who don't know, you can go to, I believe it's crossfit.org or crossfit.com. You can go to the website and check it out for yourself. It's a full body, it involves full body movement. And so you pretty much tone and condition yourself using actions, physical actions that you would use in your everyday life, like picking up a box, let's say, or sitting down in a chair. It's simple things, but it's also very complex. No two exercises are ever alike, and no two what's called WODs, W-O-D, or workout of the day. No two are ever the same. So it's very challenging, and I just got home from an hour session with a trainer, a personal trainer I'm working with on CrossFit, and so it's really quite something, and it's been a great help too with my depression. And I am an active person now. I walk daily and exercise. I do CrossFit 3 times a week, and then endurance cardio for Tuesdays and Thursdays. So yeah, it's not uncommon when you go through a breakup with somebody. As I say, everyone is different, and for me, when I form relationships or bonds with people, they tend to be very strong, and they tend to be very very deep. And even though I asked my partner to leave, that is still to me, a loss. So you have to go through a grieving process, and sometimes it's hard to let go. And the clinical depression, of course, doesn't make that any easier. It actually makes it harder. So I wanted to share that with whoever's watching, and let them know that yeah, it's a difficult thing to do. Breaking up is hard to do. There's an old song that talked about that. Breaking up is hard to do. But there is, it does get better. Each day gets better. And I would encourage and counsel anyone that's going through a breakup and are going through a period where you just find life really difficult, coping with every day, to reach out to your family doctor or wherever you need to go, emergency, wherever. Reach out for help, because there is help out there readily available. And depression it's curable, and it's something that can be treated, and there is light at the end of the tunnel for those people who have experienced and who are still in the process of experiencing a loss, whether it be a loss of a relationship or a loss of a loved one. Depression touches almost everyone at some point in our life. Clinical depression is a bit different. This was building up in me over a period of 4 years. The stressors that really impacted how it physically manifested itself in me. So my message today is breaking up is hard to do, and that it's normal to go through the grieving process. Even if you've been with somebody for just a short period of time, you still have had that relationship, and you still been part of each other's worlds for a period of time, and to separate that and to go in your own way is sometimes not the easiest thing to do. And so just know that it does get better, and there's help, both clinically and support for people who are dealing with a loss, and for people who have depression. There is help, and there is hope, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I can testify to it myself. So that's my installment for today, and I really encourage anybody who's seeing this and may be depressed to seek out help, and just know that it does get better with treatment and with time. And so that's my message for today. So have a great afternoon, everyone. I've taken extra strength Advil right now, because the arms right now are hurting from the CrossFit. So that's my installment for today. And thanks very much for watching and listening. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I definitely will read them and get back to you. And again, if you want to check out what CrossFit is all about, it's CrossFit, CROSSFIT, at .org, I believe. And if it's not .org, it's .com. But check that out. It's truly changed my life, and my physical makeup, the muscles, everything in my life. It's really been a blessing. Okay, take care, and have a good afternoon, or have a good day, and ciao. We'll talk with you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.